athletic. Woo! Yeah, you feel that energy, boy. Woo! We got a good one for you today. Always got a good one. If you're here, you know I've got a good one. We're going to talk about Matco. It's been a while since I talked about old Maximus and Matco Maximus, and we're going to talk about some tools. This is the holiday slash Black Friday slash holiday gig. So let's get into it. Let's talk about that, and we'll talk about actually seeing some of the tools. We're going to talk about some of the tools in here, not just the flyer. Because I like to show you the tools, boy. All right, let's hold on here. 'Twas the night before Black Friday, and all through the house. I'm just kidding. All right, so here we go. We got the Matco flyer. We're 11/6 to 11/21/2021. Holiday gig. We got some toys and whatnot. Ratfink stuff. You know I love my Ratfink. You know I love my Ratfink stuff right there. Skadow. Definitely shout out, love Ed Roth and all that stuff. But got a Ratfink truck, the Ratfink Volkswagen diecast, $139. Matco's been doing that forever. $31.95 for some mugs. All this. We're not gonna get to. I mean, besides the ugly sweater bottle cover for you fellers. That let me get this down here. The ugly sweater bottle cover. I mean, that is not terrible. I mean, who knew? You know, some coolers with some cornhole. Cooler set with beanbag toss game. Wrong! That's wrong. It's not a beanbag toss game. It's cornhole. Everybody knows that. Some mugs. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. If you guys really like seeing any of this when I talk about this stuff, let me know. I'll try to cover more of it, but just let me know down in the comment box. Otherwise, we're just kind of cruising past it and whatnot. It's all kind of just fluff. We got the Squirt Gun, the Matco Squirt Gun for $37.95. A lot of guys say this looks like a real squirt gun. I don't know. Limited edition wooden ornament for $9.95. You can decorate your tree with a Matco ornament. They should be giving those out. Back in my day, when I started buying tools, the tool guy gave you ornaments. So I don't know what you guys are doing, Matco, trying to just capitalize off of guys' pocketbooks, but you should be giving guys ornaments. That's just common courtesy, especially if you're a good customer. Matco LED. We got a thermometer. Matco metal clock, $99. We got the Revel. More storage. Pretty cool box. I would actually take this one over the other Rebels. Looks like they've done away with some. Looks like they might have did some upgrades to this Rebel too. They used to have all sorts of weird stuff on it on the corners. So maybe Matco got their stuff together and realized that this was needed to downgrade a little bit to save a little money. But don't like that little drawer right there. That's kind of stupid. Nobody has a laptop they're keeping in there. Unless you got a top box, maybe. I don't know. Not a bad deal. Anyways, it's all subjective to whatever works best for you guys, honestly, at the end of the day. We got some battery testers. That goes with the Matco, which I just did a video on the Matco the Matco Maximus, which was an awesome scan tool. So definitely check that out. Try to put a link in the description, or it's in my playlist of scan tools, which I basically tell everybody about scan tools. Sorry, my hands are dirty. Apologize if you guys get offended by that. Most of the time, you don't see these guys with dirty hands. That's how you know. Just ask them. Just let's see your hands in the videos more, fellas. And I'll guarantee you they look manicured. Anyways, we got... This is a Lang rebrand set for $99.95. And actually, the funny thing is, we're going to talk about this real quick. I found out that this is actually what Snap-on is. They're using Lang's tools for their kit. I do believe for this. Could be wrong, but it certainly does seem like they're using the D-ring stuff. I doubt Snap-on's making these, so I'm guessing they're using Lang's with the instant handles on these. But I do like these feeler. This is the best feeler gauge set I've ever owned, and highly recommend this one too. You can buy it from Lang. It is the exact same thing. You won't know this difference from that or Matco. And obviously, saving yourself money on this is definitely one of those tools where you're not gonna. It's not a high breakage item, so you're definitely better off saving yourself some money. Contemplating these little magnetic cups because I just dig them. You know, and I'm sure they'll come out here from somebody else. soon. But 37 bucks, you know, some of that stuff, it's kind of not a matter. It doesn't matter to me about buying it. This is a Lyle rebranded tool for $99.99. You can buy this a little bit cheaper off Amazon. Master Power Steering Pulley Set. Master Power Steering Pulley Set. Now, what separates this differently from the one I have is, and I don't like these screws because it doesn't look like they have all of them, but they have push rods, which is definitely, and I'll show you my KD set. So this is my favorite set, and most of them they have thin tools right here, but I guess this one does have most of everything that mine has. It says Master, and mine does have the long rod. It has long rod, short rod, which is those two right there. Let's see here. Long screw, mid screw. Has another forcing screw right there, a smaller one. Nope, that's the forcing screw I have right there. Push pin. Yeah, it looks like the exact same set. For $119, you can get this for 68 bucks. Now, I will tell you, this is a KD USA made set. Probably won't get that anymore because KD got bought out by Apex, and Apex destroyed anything made in USA as it was bad. But definitely want to keep in mind that these things do break. And getting warranty on them is definitely a big factor. We got some brass and steel brush caliper brush set. Brass and steel brake caliper brush sets. Always nice to have those. Definitely worth the money. And if they're warranted, that's the only way I'd buy those for that money. If they're warranted, because you're definitely going to trash these things. We got lights. Lots of lights. And these look like Coast. I love Coast stuff, guys. It doesn't get enough. It doesn't give enough stuff. Doesn't get enough credit for what it is. These are some of the best lights on the market. Huge fan of Coast. Obviously, you guys notice in the video, I always carry mine. I would like to have, I am going to get rechargeable. But this is the A15. It's not rechargeable. Does okay with batteries, but I do have I got to say, I have a buddy that's a battery salesman, so I do have kind of a hookup on batteries. So I get a lot of AA's and AAA's for pretty much nothing. Paint and body stuff right here. This is Astro rebranded, almost guaranteed. $69.95 and $37.95. Definitely nice little tools to have. Straight edges, guys. You know, this is probably one of the almost underrated tools that people don't talk about, is a straight edge, a good straight edge, a true machine straight edge. And these are made by Central Tools, almost guaranteed. And you can probably buy these for about half the cost. And obviously, you don't need that warranted, because if a straight edge gets untrue, it's junk. And I doubt they're going to warranty it, because they're meant to be true and taken care of. $129, $159, so definitely something that I always think about all the time. I need to get a new straight edge, actually, because mine did get bent. It got drove over by a car. I let a guy borrow it. That's the problem with tools over the years. Made in USA, 480-pound tractor seat, $292. We've got the brake and hub cleaner. We got some Hex Grip productive nut cup sockets. We have some Davco oil filter, or we have some Davco fuel filters. These are all Lyle rebrands right here. 26 for PACCARs, Davco. These are all Davco. That's for PACCAR. We have the 3-leg oil filter wrench, which is definitely a popular, $24.95, $26.95. I apologize. I haven't said a lot of the prices maybe for you guys. I forget you guys in the truck. Guys, doing this video, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you do not buy this hammer, if you're thinking about buying this air hammer, definitely do it now. I'm not going to tell you why, but I'm going to promise you this much. If you don't jump on buying this air hammer, you will not be able to get it when you want it. So, and this is a pretty good deal, $448. If you don't have an air hammer, you're wanting to get an air hammer, definitely check it out. This would be the time to get it. And probably going to be the only time you're going to get it for 6 months. Because I guarantee you, pretty soon, you're going to see it just go out of stock. Not going to tell you why, but definitely pay attention. We have the Matco impacts, and I got to tell you, the Matco air tools have been selling like crazy. We have the 150 foot-pound 12-volt. Not really something I would waste my money on. Overpriced, not needed. 150 foot-pounds. I mean, a 1/4-inch Hex impact does the same. We've got another big deal right here, guys. We've got the Silver Eagle set for $389. We're going to go over this. Not go over this one. It's a 1/2-inch drive, 57-piece set. We have some ADB BOGOs right here with the internal, external Torx for $134.95. You get these. You get this free. Buy those, get this free. But here's the deal, guys. The Universal Matco impacts have been widely revered as being some of the best impact sockets out there. I got to tell you, these things have not been on sale for a long time. So if you are thinking about getting a good set of impact swivels, now I have an impact swivel, a couple of them that I bought randomly and used them, and I have not had too much of problems, but they do have a little bit of points where they hiccup, and I'm a big stickler of impact swivel sockets. Let me tell you, I'm a very staunch swivel guy, and I'd probably buy these, and if I didn't already have shallows, I'd already buy these, and if my dealer made me the right price for the which he probably won't for my Mac ones, I might be considered to change these out for my Mac ones, but I doubt it, because he'd have to give me a stupid deal, because I don't have a problem with my Mac ones. Pinned versus pinless is all your preference, but these do have a little bit more angle to them. That's about the biggest benefit, but they do have hitches in them. Well, after you use them for a while, I've noticed that the ones I have, that they have little hiccups in them. No different than a pin, just a little bit smoother. So $199 for the 1/4-inch stubby 40-piece stubby driver set. Pretty cool set. $197 for the 1/4-inch drive 9-piece metric 6-point. We've got some $179 for the Finger Bit Ratchets, which I have. Let me just pull these bad boys out. Unfortunately, I bought the set prior to this deal and paid about the same. I have used these a couple times, and I got to tell you, these are one of those tools you'll definitely want to have them when you need them, because they're nice. I've used them a little bit, and basically what I use them for is like this. If I get into a tight spot, they are not. This is 810 and 1112, but I definitely wish I'm gonna have my Matco guy get me or trade this set in. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the 4-piece set, because I want that bigger one too. I don't know why. I just probably don't even need it, because honestly, I don't think I ever run into. I've never had to use these 12 or 11s. This one's pretty much worthless for anything. But the 8 and 10 and the 7 and 9, I've used. So actually, the 7mm. 88 tooth ratchet for stubby for $81.50. We've got a flexible micro magnet pickup tool for $15.95. That's not a bad deal right there. Whoops, let me get that into frame, fellas. Green is the color, Power Stroke Drew color, but you can get it in red or yellow for $15.95. It's probably the best deal on the whole flyer right now, in my opinion. Then we got another Bogo, Silver Ego Bogo. If you guys are looking for some home sets or whatnot, you can pick up this $139.95 for the 10-piece metric, and get this 8-piece SAE for $115. So for $140, you can get 2 cents a wrenches, metric and SAE. Then we have the $178.50 for the 8-piece SAE 72-tooth reversible combination wrench sets, non-splide drive, mind you, non-splide and drive. $249 for the 12-piece metric set. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's roll on, because we got a big deal over here, fellas. Let me just go ahead and pause this for the cause. All right, so I got to get into these real quick, because these are definitely cool. So the Universal Impact, or the Metric Impact Extension sets. Guys, I love these. I have the Koken ones, but it was nice to get these in a set. And they are 12-point. They are 12-point, but this is nice to have this in the set. Keep them in this little case. And this is 8. This goes from 7mm all the way to, what the hell is it, 13? 14mm. Doesn't go to 15. That's okay, because it's got a 13. Don't really have to worry about 15 too badly, but these are nice for your hex impacts. Love this set. Probably the reason why I use the old Mac Impact so much is because I use it with these sets. But, and you can see the price on these guys are $147, $135. Not terrible. I also picked up the Universal Torx. Probably going to get the triple squares. I love these things. These are the Torx ones, and I love these things too. They're super handy. I'll tell you what, if you're a small engine guy, these things are the cat's meow. Those these two sets for a small engine guy, perfect. T27, definitely you guys with chainsaws and stuff like that, I know for a fact, would love these, because I do. I love them. I actually tore down my steel with it, and I was just loving it. But decent price. Not bad price for lifetime warranty. Come in nice little cases. 147, 135, and then 139 for the metric hex shank. Oh, that's the hex sockets. They have triple squares. The triple squares, hex shank, metric 12-point sockets. And these are, oh, these are the Allens. Yeah, they keep coming out with these sets. These are killer sets, guys. These are probably one of Matco's biggest deals. They're first on the street. Yes, they are. And I got to tell you, Koken's, they're not the first on the street because Koken right there are the first ones like that. But definitely pretty cool sets, especially if you got a good Matco deal. Now, the other thing is these bit sets are hot as fire. This is the best page in this whole flyer right here, in my opinion, because you got some stubby bits and whatnot. These are pretty cool. These are VIM's rebrands, I'm sure. But pretty decent price on these. $61.95 for the Hex, $57.50 for the triple squares, $73.50 for the Torx Plus. We've got 8-piece flat Phillips set, $55, and we got the 10-piece Torx set for $64.50, and 10-piece SAE hex set for $64.50. So definitely some killer deals on some sockets for those specialty sockets at best. Let's move right over here to the next level here. We got spring-loaded spark plug sockets for $119.99. We've got a 12-piece XL double bit set for $107.50. Scraper for $44 and $32.95 for this scissors. That's basically the same. Hold on. I mean, I gave $5 for these somewhere. Not sure where. Look at these. Yeah, they're unmistakably. There's a Phillips head there. There's a little bit of difference, and it might be better quality, but I do like these. These are nice for cutting stuff. But you can definitely get these. These are all over the place. Another rebrand. Pin punches, $90.95. The Astro Serpentine belt tool for $149.95. Torque wrench for $662.50. The half-inch drive. Digital flex torque wrench. Let's move on to the last page because it's Oakley's and speakers. $119.95 for some earbuds. Yeah, I'm not too interested in that. Oakley's, you know, I do love buying my Oakley's from the Matco guy because Oakley keeps them pretty honest along the way. So, anyways, guys, that's the video with some tools. Yeah! And I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.